Hi everyone, my name's Isary. Today we will be talking about laser hair removal. This is my first time trying it out, so this is going to be from a first-timer point of view. I have a couple clips that I'll show you guys in a bit, but just kind of wanted to talk about the whole process, before, after care, and what my experience was like. So if you're interested and have never done laser hair removal, stick around and I will tell you what my experience was like. First off, I ended up going to the same place I went to get my Botox and fillers. And basically, to start off with, I signed up for underarms and for Brazilian. So we'll get into the different, like the different body parts and pain, I guess, level and everything in a little bit. But first off, I wanted to kind of share something that I wish I would have done. I printed this out, so let's just go over this. So pre and post treatment guidelines for laser hair removal. 4 weeks before, you're not allowed to like wax or like tweeze or bleach any hair that's going to be like treated or any area. You shave basically 24 hours right before you're going to go get your laser hair removal. The reason being, according to the girl that was like doing it to me, she was explaining how if you do have hair and they try to laser that off, that you could get a blister. And then day of your treatment, you're actually not supposed to wear deodorant. In case you're wondering why my video clip of me getting my laser hair removal, like why I'm not wearing a shirt, it's because I guess I didn't plan well in advance. The day of, I was kind of rushing and I just threw a regular short sleeve t-shirt like this. And, because you have to expose your armpit for your underarms, I basically had to remove my whole shirt and I was like, crap, I won't be able to film myself. But in the end, the person who was doing it for me, she gave me a towel. So I'm like still fully clothed, But yeah, that's the only thing that I'm like, why didn't I think of like wearing a tank top? If I would have worn a tank top, that would have been like easier access, and I wouldn't have to have worried about just like getting the content. So pain level, which you'll see in the video clip, was not that bad for your underarms. I kind of felt versus like Botox, where you actually feel the needle a little bit here and there. I think the pain for that was maybe like a 2 or a 3, but for laser for your underarms, it was definitely like a 1.
What we're doing here, we're just going to put gel. This just helps protect the area. We're just going to ice the area. Okay, we're going to get started. So we do a cross hatch pattern to make sure we get all the areas underneath. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hannah, how would you rate the pain level from 0 to 10? 10 being the
I think
worst.
it's like a 1.
Okay,
On this side, I barely feel it. The second pass, you feel it like maybe a little bit more,
right?
but it's, I think the most painful was maybe cool sculpting, but it's like the massaging
Right,
after the treatment. The treatment itself doesn't hurt as bad, yeah. Yeah, it's almost like as if you like are peeling tape, I guess, off, but like slowly.
Yeah, like very, very small.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I don't need a stress ball.
I know, you're like, I need a stress ball. And that's it. We're done.
Yay! That was fast. That was like 2 minutes, maybe less.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not too bad, right?
Yeah.
Bikini, you might.
Also, I was very surprised on how quickly the whole process was. It only took like 2 minutes for each underarm. Process-wise, if you were to compare both treatments, laser was very easy to sit through. I mean, for underarms at least. You'll feel like slight heat, and sometimes I did smell a little bit of like burning hair. It literally took like 1 to 2 minutes. So it was super, super quick. The pain was not that bad. So I was like, oh, this is easy. Except when we got to the Brazilian. Okay, so for Brazilian, guys, girls, if you've gotten wax before, I think you will be able to sit through laser because first time, let's talk about our Just call it what it is, vaginas, okay? Maintenance for your crotch. When it came to laser, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was painful. The pain is a little intense, but it's like a really quick zap. So you'll feel it, but just like that. Quick zap, next zap, you know? And I think it's like closer you get to the center or like the middle of your vagina that it becomes a little more sensitive. So sometimes, I don't know, like it'll just like hurt a little bit. So be prepared for that. I think in the long term, it'll be worth it and pay off for the summer. So you're not always like constantly shaving as much. By the way, something that I didn't know is that you have to do multiple sessions for laser. So I believe I purchased 6, which is the recommended. Usually some girls will actually go like past 6. Like it could even be like 8, you know, and then you kind of like go here and there for like touch-ups. But according to the ladies who were like doing my laser hair removal, they mentioned that every time you go in, you'll only be decreasing your hair by like 10%. So it seems kind of low if you really think about it. And I'm like, okay, so they also say the first time is the most painful. So hopefully when I go back, you know, to get the rest of my Brazilian laser done, it will hurt less. I don't know if this is TMI. I might cut some parts out, but we'll see. We don't really talk about this stuff as like, at least from my family side, because we're super conservative. But I want to kind of just be more honest and open about like real life shit. So aftercare, after you get your laser done, they basically put this cream on you. I forget what it was exactly. I don't know if it had like aloe vera or it was like cortisol, I want to say, but something to soothe your skin after, because your skin will feel like a little or get a little red sometimes. From my experience, I didn't feel like I had much skin reaction or irritation after laser, but yeah, basically she gives you this cream, and you're not allowed to go to any saunas. Avoid hot showers, saunas, hot tubs, swimming, and any sports for 2 to 3 days following the treatment, because I guess you could still get blisters and burns if you're exposed to the sun or to heat like this. So definitely something you want to take care of. And if you do get laser, try to do it not in the summer, or I don't know, don't go out right away to the beach. Give yourself a couple days to heal after laser before you go, because they said you could get really bad burns and blisters, which sound really, really painful. And especially if you're doing Brazilian, you know, you don't want blisters down there. So overall, I really liked going, and I will definitely be back. I hope this video is kind of helpful, you know, for those of you who are curious about the process and also about the pain level. I always like to rate it, you know, from like 1 to 10, how painful it was. And I would say for laser, it was a 1 for my armpits. For my Brazilian was maybe I want to say it was like a 5 at times, or like 6, but it's weird because it was so quick, you know, that you'll only feel it after each zap. It's a quick zap. So there's a difference between, I think, the pain level and then how long you feel that pain for, because it's so instant that I feel like I could do it again. Anyways, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment below if you have any questions, or you want to share about your personal experience getting laser, or any other beauty treatments that you are interested in learning more about that you'd like me to try and kind of do like a POV of a first time. Let me know. Thank you so much for your love and support, and stay tuned for more content. Alrighty, thank you. Bye.